Skye Nicholson, this is the biggest week, the biggest weekend, the biggest fight week, the biggest month in Australian boxing history. It will go down in folklore. Welcome back to the country, and how good does it feel to be part of such a momentous month of boxing back home in Australia?
Oh, it's so good to be home. Very exciting times for Australian boxing. I just can't wait to fight this weekend. I'm very excited to be having my first title fight back here at home in front of a home crowd. Been working in the gym, had a long camp for this one. Obviously, the plan was originally going to be September, so the dates got pushed back a little bit, but it meant a bit more time in the gym to just slow things down and work for my team, and I'm really, really excited to showcase that this weekend.
And how does fight week work out for you? Emotion-wise, take us through fight week and Skye Nicholson.
Fight week's pretty chill. It gets a little bit busy with the media stuff, but it's all about obviously making weight, just getting sharp now, all short, sharp stuff in training. It's a very tapered week, and just focused on the job at hand for Saturday night.
Having a look at Mousey Jacobs, and you've rolled the footage on her, obviously. Do you think her style is kind of purpose-built for you? Will this be an opportunity for you to showcase your skills in front of the Australian public?
Yeah, I think she comes to fight. I think she's definitely going to be well prepared for this fight. She's been locked in as my opponent for three months, maybe longer, 4 months even. So I think she's going to be coming to bring a career best performance as well, and I'm hoping that we can put on a really good show. I think our styles will be good for each other. I think we'll be able to put on a really good show for the fans, and I'm excited to showcase what I've been working on. I've changed my style a little bit, added new tools to my game, and I'm really excited to hopefully showcase that on Saturday night. My focus is always on the fight that's in front of me. I don't look too far past it. I know I've got big goals. I've always had big goals. Even in the amateurs, I had big goals. But it's just focusing on that exact fight that I've got in front of me at that time, and try not to look too far past that. I've obviously got a great team around me that are putting me in great opportunities, putting me in great fights, and I've taken that with both hands, and I'm running with it, and I'm making the most of the opportunities that I'm given. Like I said, I've got really big goals that I want to achieve, and each fight is just ticking off those boxes to put me one step closer to that.
How good does it feel that just not the fans, but the boxing community are behind you? They're noticing your good work.
I love that, and I appreciate it so much. I want to put Australia on the map. I'm going out there and I'm getting people to talk about Australian boxing. That's what I want, and I want to bring big fights home to Australia. And the only way to do that is to keep growing my profile around the world, getting more eyes on the sport, and then bringing those big fights back to Australia, and being part of shows like this show this weekend, Matchroom coming to Australia. It's huge for Australian boxing. It's huge for the boxing community, and that's all I want. I want to build a legacy, and I want to help grow boxing in Australia, and I feel like we're really on the right track with that. Australian boxing is booming, and I feel like it's such a good time for professional boxing. The amateurs, we had such a new team at the Commonwealth Games, and they did so well over there as well. It's exciting times for boxing in Australia, men and women, amateurs and pros. It's all happening. It's very exciting times, and I just feel like so proud to be a part of the movement and the growth of the sport.
You could possibly be the face of the next generation of female fighters. When you hear things like that, is that where you want to be? Does that give you the tingles? Does that make it all worthwhile?
It's amazing. That's my drive. That's my motivation when I train. You're not just doing it for yourself. You're not just doing it for your family and your team. You're doing it for your country, and you're doing it for your sport. You're doing it for those young girls that are looking up to you, and showing them like that could be me one day. And that was me. I was that younger girl looking at the likes of Katie Taylor, thinking that could be me one day, and I want to be that person to that next generation. I want to help keep the sport growing. I want to keep building the momentum and make boxing as big a sport in Australia as the rugby is, the cricket is. Get boxing the appreciation in Australia that it deserves.
Skye, your energy is amazing. We know that you've got massive media requirements. We thank you for your time today. We will be seeing you throughout the process of this amazing fight week. Congratulations on being on such an iconic fight night and moments in Australian boxing history, and thank you for doing the hard work to make yourself get to this point.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it. I'll see you through the week.